Okay. So when we're looking at a word, we need to think very carefully about what the letters in that word are going to sound like, especially when we have vowels. Now, in first grade, we know that vowels can have a short sound or a long sound. Today, we're going to learn a special secret that's going to help us spell some words with long vowel sounds. So today we're going to be focusing on the vowel A right here. Oops, we're going to be focusing on the vowel A. Can anyone tell me what short A sounds like? What's the short sound of A? Right, the short sound of A is ah, like we're biting into an apple. Ah, ah, right? Who can tell me what the long sound of A is? Yeah, long vowels say their name. So long A sounds like A, right? Okay. Now, I have some words on the board. So I have the words late, fame, and wade. Can anyone tell me what they notice is the same about these three words? What is the same about these words? Right, all of these words have an A in the middle and it's a long A. And they also have an E at the end of them. Late. But when I say these words, late, fame, wade, do you hear an E at the end of the word? Do you hear the sound of E? Late. No, we don't hear the E. We only hear that long A sound in the middle. This is our special secret because the letter E at the end of these words is actually a magic E. So a magic E, what it does is it has special powers. It takes its magic wand, it waves it over the middle vowel so that the middle vowel says its own name. So A says A when the E waves his wand over it. And then the magic E stays silent, which means it makes no sound. Quiet. Late. Silent E. It's magic. So when I spell words, especially with long vowel sounds, I need to think about my magic E. I need to keep him in my head so that I can remember to use him. Okay, so I'm going to build a word on the board. M-A, whoop, and the letters keep falling. M-A-T. I made the word mat. Mat. Okay. Now, if I wanted to turn mat into the word mate, mate, I need a different kind of A. Instead of I need A. So I need to turn my A into a long A. Now, I know that a magic E has special powers, right? A magic E can turn my A, my short A, into a long A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a magic E to the end of my word. Now, instead of mat, I have mate. Mate. Now I have mate. I turned mat into mate. Okay. Now, I'm going to spell a different word on the board, and I want you to use your letter tiles to spell the same word on your board. Okay. I'm going to use the letters F-A-T. So everybody take your letter tiles and spell the word F-A-T. Okay. Now I want you to stretch this word out with me to see what word we built, okay? Let's stretch it out together. We made the word fat. Okay. Now, we want to make the word fate instead. So what we're going to do to our word, we know that a magic E has magic powers. So to turn fat into fate, we need something that's going to make a long A. We know that a magic E makes the middle vowel say its name. So let's put an E at the end of our word. I want you to add a magic E to the end of your word with your letter tiles. Okay, so now that we added a magic E, our A, which says A, it's gonna turn into a long A and say A. So can you sound this word out with me? Can you stretch it out? I wanna hear you stretch it out with me. Fate, fate. Okay, so we turn fat into fate with a magic E. Now, I want you to try one on your own. Oops. So I want you to take 3 letters and spell the word mad. Can you spell the word mad with your letter tiles? What letters did you use to spell the word mad? Awesome, you used M, A, D, mad, perfect. We have the word mad. Now, if we want to turn mad into made, instead of A, we need A in the middle, made. What can we do that will turn our short vowel into a long vowel that says its name? I want you to make the word made with your letter tiles. Okay. What did you add to the word mad to make it made? Awesome. You added a magic E to the end of the word because you know that magic E has special powers. Now we have oh my goodness. We have made. Made. We made made. Good job. Okay. Let's try one more word. I want you to build the word hat with your letter tiles. Build the word hat. What letters did you use to build hat? Awesome. You used H, A, T. Hat. Hat. Good work. Now, if you wanted to change hat into hate, what could you do to make hat into hate? Do it with your letter tiles. Okay, what did you do to make hat into hate? Awesome, you added a magic E to the end so that he can use his special powers to turn A into A. 8. Nice job. Okay. So, does a magic E come at the beginning of a word, in the middle of a word, or at the end of a word? That's right, magic E comes at the end of a word, right? And how does a magic E change what a word sounds like? What does a magic E do to a word? That's right, a magic E waves its wand and it makes it so that the middle vowel in the word says its name. It changes the short vowel sound to a long vowel sound. Awesome job. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a piece of paper that's gonna have some pictures on it, okay? And under the pictures, there's gonna be some blanks. I want you to spell the word of that picture, okay? You're gonna have to think about your letter sounds, and you're also gonna have to remember that magic E in your head that we just learned about, okay? So keep that magic E in your head as you're spelling these words. You can also use our alphabet chart if you need some help figuring out what letters you might be able to use, okay? All right,